Lagos State government trains persons with disabilities on domestic and sexual violence advocacy. President Tinubu flags off reconstruction of Abuja-Kaduna Highway to enhance socio-economic life. And on the foreign scene, Lebanese Prime Minister holds talk with Syria to build mutual respect. And in sports, Nigeria striker Ademola Lookman notifies Atlanta of transfer decision. Now the news in details. I am Timmy Dayo. Anthony. The Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency, DSVA, in collaboration with the Rule of Law and Anti-Corruption ROLAC program, has launched a 2-day advocacy training specifically designed for persons with disabilities, PWDs. Speaking at the opening ceremony, Executive Secretary of DSVA, Titilola Vivo Adeni, said the training aims to empower participants with essential advocacy tools, legal awareness, and strategies to address sexual and gender-based violence, SGBV, within marginalized communities. Vivo Adeni emphasized the transformative nature of the training, saying the initiative is not just about learning, but also about empowering. She noted that it is also a significant step in amplifying the voices of persons with disabilities and affirming collective commitment to inclusion, dignity, and justice.
Build capacity of the heads of the different disability clusters, people living with albinism, people that have auditory impairments, the deaf, deafs, and other persons with visual impairments, with a view to building their capacity, empowering them with relevant information about issues that pertain to sexual and gender-based violence. Most importantly, letting them know about supported services that exist that they can take advantage of.
In a goodwill message, General Manager of Lagos State Office for Disability Affairs, Adenike Oyetunde Lawal, commended Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu for his unwavering commitment to inclusive governance, noting that this training is both a knowledge-sharing platform and a powerful tool to ensure that no one is left behind in the pursuit of a safer, more inclusive society.
We can take the conversation about what to look out for, the signs to know, how to identify that a child, for instance, or a person is being abused, where to go to, who to speak to, what information can be provided, and as need is, what other information that PWDs need as it ensures their reportage of abuse of this nature. And as
ROLAC representative Abimbola Yoshi described the training as a pivotal movement in the fight against discrimination and a crucial step towards inclusive justice, ensuring that the voices of the person with disabilities are not just heard but championed.
For persons living with disabilities, they need to learn, they need to know about their rights in order to be able to carry out effective advocacy efforts. They need to learn about their rights first as Nigerians and what rights the Lagos State disability law offers for them.
The initiative reinforces Lagos State governments to drive to create a society where every citizen, regardless of ability, has equal protection and opportunity to strive. The Lagos State government and the Republic of India has resolved to explore enduring investments and business opportunities that will be mutually beneficial to both parties across various sectors. This followed the state government's successful hosting of the business delegation from the Confederation of India Industries in collaboration with the Indian High Commission, Abuja, led by India Consul General in Lagos, Chandramouli Kamakan, and Second Secretary, Abuja, Pranay Sheena. Speaking during the visit held at Alausa, Lagos State Commissioner for Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment, Folashade Ambrose, stated that Nigeria and India have a lot in common, describing the business visit as timely. Ambrose said the ministry's strategy is driving economic prosperity and growth, focusing on trade and strengthening the organized private sector through the development of the industrial sector. This is alongside the nanos and informal sector, in line with the 30-year Lagos State Development Plan, LSDP 1952, and the Themes Plus agenda that guide the administration's policies, programs, and projects towards achieving a greater Lagos. Still in Lagos State, the Lagos State Urban Renewal Agency, LASURA, has convened a crucial stakeholders meeting with the residents of Utumara community, signaling a significant step towards the government's ambitious plan to regenerate the underserved area. The engagement underscores the state's commitment to inclusive urban development and ensuring that the active participation of the community in transformation process. Special Advisor to Governor on EGIS and Urban Development, Olajide Abiodun, addressed the community, emphasizing the pivotal nature of the dialogue in response to Utumara residents' call for direct involvement in the regeneration blueprint. Abiodun urged landlords and residents to secure proper land documentation and approvals, highlighting the active participation in the ongoing enumeration exercise conducted by LASURA is vital for safeguarding their rights. Earlier, the general manager of LASURA, Animashaun Olajide, identified Utumara in Lagos mainland as a priority area to comprehensive upgrade and improvement. He appealed to the stakeholders for their full cooperation, assuring them that their valuable contribution will be carefully considered throughout the planning and implementation phases of the project. The Nigerian Army School of Public Relations and Information, LASRI, is set to revolutionize its training program with the introduction of artificial intelligence, AI, in information management and fact-checking. This move is part of the school's efforts to equip participants of the strategic communication course with cutting-edge skills. Acting Commandant Adamo Ungude said this in a statement, emphasized the essential role of strategic communication in aligning military messaging with national interest, managing public perception, and countering misinformation. According to him, students will learn the vital role of photography in documenting military activities and telling authentic visual stories. Also, the acting chief instructor, Tsunye Wenke, emphasized that the course are prerequisite for career progression and service delivery. And now to the rest of the stories. President Bola Tinubu has flagged off the reconstruction of the Kaduna-Abuja-Zaria-Kano Federal Highway, a critical role which is vital to the socio-economic life of the northern Nigeria. Speaking at the event on behalf of President, Kaduna State Governor Uba Sani described the road as a major route linking the Federal Capital Territory to over 12 states across the North Central, Northwest, and Northeast geopolitical zones. Sani said the road had suffered neglect for several years, costing lives and hurting economic growth. He also commended the National Security Advisor, Nuru Rubado, for stabilizing the security situation along the route through effective coordination of security agencies and the implementation of the Kaduna Peace Model. Also, the Minister of Work, Dave Umai, assured Nigerians that the 700-kilometer road will be completed within 14 months with concrete reinforced pavement. The Commissioner for Police in Anambra State, Ikoyi Orutugo, has unveiled Operation Udogachi Zero, kidnapping and other violent crimes to upscale security across the state. Orutugo, who said the unveiling, said the purpose is to let Ndi Anambra and residents know the efforts of the police are making to nip the more serious crimes like armed robbery, kidnapping, and other related situations, especially this Easter period and beyond. According to him, the operation is intelligence-driven with stopping such operations, joint security targeting patrols, and identifying locations with armored personnel carriers on alert to respond to any unwanted situation. And now to foreign news. Lebanese Prime Minister Nawaf Salam has held talks in Damascus with Syrian President Ahmed al-Sarraj in his first official visit to Syria. The diplomatic shuttle marks the highest-level Lebanese delegation visiting Syria since Brut's new government took office in February, following the ouster of former Syrian leader Bashar al-Assad by opposition forces. Lebanese spokesperson described the visit as key to correcting the course of ties between the two countries on the basis of mutual respect. And now to sport. Nigeria international striker Ademola Lookman has reportedly informed Atlanta management that he plans to leave this summer. According to reports, Lookman and Ladi management have gentle agreements about leaving a decision to the player at the season's end over his future. The striker is now set to leave, knowing he has interest from bigger clubs from across Europe and in Barcelona and Newcastle United, reportedly among major clubs watching Lookman's situation. It had also been speculated that Napoli and Manchester United are likely to bid for the former Everton striker. But just before we go, always obey road signs and traffic lights. You can follow us on all our social media platforms. X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 961 FM, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. You can also subscribe and watch the news and program live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website at www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration trained 500 unemployed youths in the sub-skill and job interview programs? You can get more details on Lagos State Government's website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Domestic and Sexual Violence Agency, DSVA, in collaboration with the Rule of Law and Anti-Corruption ROLAC program, has launched a 2-day advocacy training specifically designed for persons with disabilities, PWDs. President Bola Tinubu has flagged up the reconstruction of the Abuja-Kaduna-Zaria-Kano Federal Highway, a critical road which is vital to the socio-economic life of northern Nigeria. We also told you that Lebanese Prime Minister Nawaf Salam has held talks in Damascus with the Syrian President Ahmed al-Sarraj in his first official visit to Syria. And in sport, Nigeria international striker Ademola Lookman has reportedly informed Atalanta management that he plans to leave this summer. For contact with the newsroom, please send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Sadiq Yusuf. I am Dayo Anthony. Have an amazing night.